Vai con Dios.
Dime si tú quieres algo más. Dime si tú necesitas algo dulce para
Welcome,
calmar esta noche.
Panama City.
Esta noche va a ser la mejor de tu vida. Dime si te quieres acostar. Dime si tú quieres que yo haga algo con tu mar. Esta noche te doy un anillo. Por eso va a ser la mejor.
We are currently in Casco Viejo. It's kind of like the downtowny bit of Panama City. Beautiful day for it. Sun's shining. We're going down to the beach. Just having a look out to the sea. Might get ourselves a nice cold beverage. Yeah, the architecture's super cool.
Very French.
Yeah, French Spanishy. Kind of reminds us of New Orleans, but hotter.
Much hotter.
Dime si tú quieres mis horas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Porque ya tienes todas las 3 de mi corazón. Esta noche va a ser loca. Esta noche será la primera de nuestra vida. Esta noche va a ser la mejor de tu vida. Esta noche va a ser la mejor de tu vida. Esta noche va a ser la mejor de tu vida. Esta noche va a ser la mejor de tu vida. Va a ser la mejor de tu vida.
Before we can leave Central America, we still have one more obstacle to overcome before we can enter Colombia, and that is called the Darién Gap. Not many people are aware that although Panama and Colombia are connected by land, there aren't actually any roads connecting the two countries. The land in between is known as the Darién Gap, which is the missing link in the Pan American Highway. In order to get to Colombia, travellers have no choice but to ship their vehicles. There are 2 options for this. One is known as ro-ro, which basically means the vehicle is driven onto the boat and strapped down. This is the cheaper of the 2 options, but with the vehicles left exposed on the boat, break-ins have been known to occur during the crossing. The other option is to ship in a container. The price of this can vary depending on how many vehicles you can find to ship with at the same time. The obvious benefit of shipping in a container is that your vehicle is secure until you arrive to collect it from the port. We decided that Ruby is too valuable to us to have the high risk of a break-in, so have opted to ship Ruby to Colombia in a container. In this video, we will try to take you through the Panamanian steps for shipping.
This is Panama City.
Welcome to Panama City, baby. We've just arrived from Anton Valley.
Our final stop in Central America, but we have a lot of stuff to do before we can leave, so this one is going to be about how you get out of Panama City.
So there's Panama City.
Welcome.
Ruby's still not playing ball.
Fucking gear stick. Our container's already booked and we'll be loading that in the week. For now, we need to sort out how we actually get to Colombia, and that involves booking a flight. You can get the boat, but it's pretty difficult if you've got cats. So we're going to fly. We're just on our way to the airport now to book the flights because of the pets. You have to book them in person at the desk. So first step.
Moment of truth then.
Always a bit of guesswork.
Yeah, so we're speaking cabina principal. The main cabin is where we've been told to go.
Apparently.
See what they say. first bit of good news.
Our flight that we wanted to get on has space for pets, and we're just going to book it on our phones at the airport because it's $60 cheaper. So,
Okay. And then we go back,
and
pay for the cats,
and pay for the cats separately.
and then we're getting closer to leaving.
Yeah, like the stress level comes down like 2%. Sorted.
Nice and easy, half an hour. Longest
Really
wait
easy.
was waiting for my credit card to authorise it.
And they were really helpful and nice, and now we have our cats all sorted.
So we will be back here next
Monday.
week. Right, let's go get some health certificates sorted.
Next step. Pretty straightforward to get health certificates. You can go to a lot of different vets. We went to American Pets. It's a big chain, $45 per cat to get a health certificate, and you need this to complete the next step, which is the import and export office for animals.
So we're currently in the media office trying to sort out the exportation of Lizzy and Aimee.
Well, apparently there's 2 online forms with exactly the same information. We did the wrong one, so now we're having to redo it all, and then we had some technical issues, but I think we've done it.
He saves the day with the laptop.
Morning.
I don't.
How'd you sleep?
Oh, it was so hot. It wasn't loud now, so we had 2 nights of ridiculous, screamy churches, and now it was really quiet, but oh my god, it was so hot. I just couldn't sleep. Just lay there, gently sweating.
Sounds delightful.
It's horrible, and oh, we have so much to do today.
What's on our agenda today?
Well, we should have gone to the police inspection an hour ago, but we didn't because I didn't get out of bed. But we're going to like roll past and see if that's an option or whatever. And then we need to, we have to meet up with somebody to pick up our shoes that we accidentally left on the beach. And then we need to find a hostel.
Nice, easy, relaxing day then.
Not much on at all.
How's it going?
Terrible. A number is wrong on this paper. I thought I checked everything and they fucked it up. So we need to go to the Aduana.
And get it changed.
But then we can come back, he said. So, come on. Today, if you can get through today, you can get through anything, because these guys are just war assholes. Maybe it's because we turned up late, like, well, it wasn't the best start, but oh my god, they are so rude and so unhelpful. And apparently this isn't even mandatory, but we decided we were going to do it anyway, just in case it was made things easier. But ridiculous.
So trying to find the engine number on an engine that's been changed. Good luck with that.
So the vehicle inspection needs them to check your VIN and your engine code, and we were really hoping they wouldn't bother checking the engine code, because sometimes they don't, and obviously even if it was right on the document before, it isn't now because we have a different engine. So we signed off the VIN finally after we got the documents changed, and then he started searching for the engine code, but luckily he couldn't find it and he gave up, and he's just processing it anyway, so we have to come back later for our inspection documents. But we are sorted for this first part.
Final checks with Ruby, shutting everything down. Hopefully, if it all goes to plan, we will see her by the end of next week. If it goes wrong, she could be held for, or delayed for 2 weeks, and then that's not cool. We've emptied all the fridge out, cleaned it all. It's like going on holiday when you tidy your home, so you come back and everything's clean and tidy, so you can just jump back in. I mean, we've done longer out of Ruby, so this is a walk in the park compared to David. How you feeling?
Tired.
Tired. It's almost done.
Yeah, we just gotta shut down our batteries and wash the van, and that's kind of it really. So I'm glad because it's very, very hot.
And then we see Ruby maybe the end of next week if we're lucky.
Haven't even got that far mentally, I'm just...
I mean, we were without her in David for longer.
Panama City, 32 degrees, feels like 39 degrees. I
Feels-
second that.
That and everything.
So humid.
Right, let's go shut her down then.
Yeah. Gotta get it straight.
Yeah.
That's important. You're gonna fit there.
Right there. It's not straight.
It is straight.
It's not straight.
It is straight.
Yep.
Tow truck is coming, so we're loading the container via a tow truck to get the level. We are on first, but I'm going to miss it all because I have to go get documents.
You get to watch it on YouTube. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a container. We're done. That's it. And had a beer. I need to do the kill switch actually. It's a bit nicer watching people go on rather than doing it yourself.
Nobody's carrying TNT or dynamite? No? Good?
Not strong TNT, just like fun fireworks.
Load it!
South America.
I mean, actually, you got really lucky. You picked the right number. You're gonna be the one sealing the container. This is the actual proof that we all have that the vehicles are intact when they get to Colombia. So when you get to the port with the brokers there,
Yeah.
you'll see exactly the same seal that you're gonna put here.
Okay.
And that's the gatekeeper, let's say.
No pressure, love.
I think I can I hope I can manage this. Would hope so, right?
You'd
You're
hope
the pro
so.
mechanic of the group, so.
If I can't fit this one single.
Then I'm worried about us getting to Patagonia. What's his screw?
I haven't had very much sleep though, so don't know.
It's a rewarding moment every time.
Ciao. Ciao. Bye, Ruby.
Alright. Through
Like that?
and number forward. Okay?
Like this, okay?
Yeah, correct.
And then
That's it.
That's it?
Move it. Like crazy.
Why are you trying to break in?
Good, that's nice and sealed.
Secured.
Good job. Welcome to the Chronicles.
Because there's no
We're
ponding.
copyless at the moment, so it's just the Chronicles. It doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? It's not like a newspaper.
I kind of feel very lost without my van.
Yeah, still kind of getting to grips with it. I feel like I've lost an appendage. We are doing touristy things. No garages involved, no oil or grease or toolboxes.
No running around to government offices for documents. We are
All of that is done. So yeah, how do you sightsee again?
It's really weird. I'm like, let's just take the bikes. Oh.
No, we don't
No,
have them.
we don't have them. Oh, we could just. Oh no, we can't drive. Taxis.
Yeah, first on our list of things to see is the world famous Panama Canal.
This is our first boat we've seen going through the locks. They've pulled it up to the lock in a tugboat, and now they've got trains. They have 6 trains attached with chains to the boat to guide them through the lock, and they've just shut the rear at the back, you might just see. So in a minute they're going to start emptying all the water out. It's quite cool.
Where's the donkeys?
They're in Mexico, taking the post to people. Water's starting to fall. Always been a big thing in Panama have been the shipping connection. So the fact that you have to ship down to South America is one thing, but obviously for boats wanting to cross, if you don't want to go around the entire other continent, you would have to use the Panama Canal.
It's 8,000 nautical miles that it cuts off by going across land.
It's only 50 kilometres, 50 miles, 80 kilometres wide, so it just cuts through the whole of Panama. And it's a busy place, as you can hear. So there's a huge ship behind us going through right now. Actually, funnily enough, the same company that brought Ruby to the States in the first place, although she's not on it now. We learnt some facts about the locks today. It's 100 million litres of water each time the lock is drained.
It was built in 1908 to 1914.
Yeah, as when it opened, and the gates are still the same gates that they opened with back in 1914, and they weigh 700 tons.
It's crazy. That's the same as what? How many elephants?
Apparently it's like 300 elephants. I don't know the weight of an elephant, but I mean, what if it's a big elephant?
Maybe elephants, obese elephants, who knows?
But it's kind of impressive. It gives you an idea of the scale of the engineering that was required to create this, and they excavated 153 million cubic
Tons.
cubic tons
I think so.
of rocks and soil and everything to make this thing in the first place. Today is our last touristy day in Panama City. And so we have decided to hire this thing.
This is going to be our Ruby for the day. Let's see how quickly it takes for us to break it.
Looks pretty reliable to me.
It looks more reliable than Ruby.
Let's go.
Don't need you.
Not down the curb. Show me your best 3-point turn. Oh, my little legs.
That was pretty good, right?
Fluid.
I'll give you a fluid. A moist fluid.
Gross. Quick pit stop.
Super refreshing. It's leaving day.
Final stage.
Yeah, it's a bit weird to think we're not only leaving Panama, but we're leaving Central America. It all happens so quickly at the end. It kind of snowballs, and before you know it, like, you're on the way to the airport.
Yeah, fingers crossed it goes smoothly.
Yeah, we'll try and record as much as we can. Amy's first plane. Lizzy's first plane. I'm sure everything's going to go swimmingly. That's what always happens to us, right?
Well,
We made it past all of the security checks. Went pretty well. All documents are in order.
we
Had to carry the cats through the X-ray machine.
They were pretty good.
They've been pretty good so far. It's going well.
We arrived pretty early. Well, we were like 40 minutes early. We've already cleared checking and we're at the gate eating our breakfast before we're even supposed to be at the airport. So it's, as is the way, when you allow plenty of time, you don't need any of it.
Good to be prepared.
So far, so good. There it is. Oh, good girl. Amy's such a good girl, isn't she? Good girlie. What do you reckon, Liz? Here we go.
Place it over your nose and mouth, adjust it around your head, and breathe normally.